right, you've gone and done it. You have stumbled once again onto the Rowdy Minute. All the NASCAR news you need to know. I'm Buzz Cutler for Rowdy.com. Well, Jeremy Mayfield is having a great week. First, he finds out that Brian France really does live in Florida, which means the feds will retain jurisdiction of Mayfield v. NASCAR. Then, he finds out that the IRS really does want him to pay his income taxes. They have a lot of nerve. If Jeremy thought NASCAR was sons of bitches, he ain't never met the IRS. International Speedway Corporation, or ISC, to their friends, has announced that first quarter revenues for 2010 are down 19.4%. They also let us know, however, that speed weeks at Daytona International Speedway exceeded revenue projections, which means that if ISC is the Titanic, the Auto Club Speedway would be the iceberg. Speaking of Daytona, the guys wearing pocket protectors are trying to decide whether or not to push up a scheduled repave of the storied track. They are awaiting on the results of a study that looked at both the racing surface and the ground underneath. While they want to avoid pothole gate, they don't want to screw up the racing either. Currently, the track is scheduled to be repaved in 2012. And finally, let's look at the race at Phoenix International Raceway coming up this weekend. In the first practice session today, Denny Hamlin gave his car up to Casey Mears. You got to tune in Saturday night at 7:46. That's an approximate start time to see whether he does it during the big show. You'll also see Elliott Sadler make his 400th Cup start and Carl Edwards make his 200th, which means that Elliott Sadler is twice as old as Carl Edwards. For Rowdy.com, I'm Buzz Cutler. Stop by Rowdy.com, post a blog, post a photo, have all kinds of fun. Meanwhile, we'll check out the race and we'll be back to report on it next week.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.